we are working for the retail brand, right? Retail brand means consider it is any, let's say, a brand like Amazon or the Flipkart, right? Uh, Actually, we have to send a personalized loyalty reward email to the customer, right? This is the first means requirement that we have. Second, right, in this email, we have to show the dynamic product recommendation, right? Means dynamically for every subscriber or for everyone who is receiving the email, dynamically the product should be different, right? It should be recommended by our engine. Okay. Then we have to provide one claim offer button on the particular, what we can say, email, right? Then we have to redirect user to the cloud, right, from this claim offer button only. Okay, right. And then, a second, let me, yeah, then we have to capture the feedback on the cloud page also, right? And after that, we have to update the engagement record, right, in the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So first means to summarize entire operation, we have to send one loyalty reward email to the customer, right? Dynamic product recommendation should be there in the email. There should be claim offer button on the email. Once we click on this claim offer button, right, we should redirect to the cloud page, right? On the cloud page, we will be capturing the entry using the capture smart capture. And finally, we will update the engagement record in the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So first of all, we need a data model, right? So in the data model, we have a customer master data extension. These are the details, right? Then make sure this customer master data extension is a sendable, right? It has subscriber key as a customer ID, right? Means this particular subscriber key we need to map as a sendable entity, right? And we will link this. Okay. Next is we have to link this particular customer master data extension to the contact to build a contact based data model. Okay. Now there are few non-sendable data extension. First is the order data extension. It has, let's say, multiple orders, right? To store the multiple orders, we have order data extension. It has few fields like order ID, customer ID, product name, category, order amount, order date, right? Then this is non-sendable, right? And the relationship is like customer ID we need to map with this customer ID master dot ID, right? Here we have a customer ID, right? This customer ID we need to map with this customer ID. Okay, fine. Then we have order data, right? This okay, order data is done, right? Then we have a product catalog. In the product catalog, we have product ID, product name, category, pricing, and image URL. Okay. Then we have a feedback. In the feedback, we have customer ID, rating, comments, and submitted date, right? Now, in every data extension, we have to import the CSV. Okay. These are the details of how means we need to import it, right? Then we need to create one more data extension, that is a filtered data extension, right? Now observe, in this particular master data customer master data extension, there will be a tiers, right? On this tier, right, we have to build one particular filter, right? If tier equal to gold, then automatically customer should add it to the gold customer data extension, filtered data extension. Okay, right? There is a condition tier equal to gold or and points is greater than 1,000. I think there is points also. Where is points? Yeah, points. Okay. So if points are greater than 1,000 and tier gold, right, we must add the customer to the gold customer data extension. Am I clear? Right now, this is the attribute group, right? Relationship we need to establish right now. Email development. This is very important part, right? So we have to build email for exclusive gold loyalty reward. Okay. Now here observe, first of all, right, in the personalization, we have to display the first name of the customer, like hi Shubham, right? If the first name is null, then display the valued customer, hi valued customer, right? Either means, for example, right, here we have first name. First name can be null data also, right? If there is a null data, then valued customer we need to personalize, right? If there is a, let's say there is a first name, then hi Shubham should be personalized. Am I clear? Right now, next is we must use here, right, attribute values, right, function and if else function to complete or to fulfill this requirement. Second is tier based reward section, right? Here, if the tier is gold, right, then show 20% discount message, right, and show dynamic loyalty badge image, right? So there will be one image. That image we need to showcase, right? If tier is gold, else upgrade now message should be there, right? So depending on the customer tier, right, we have to build this, right? Means if the customer tier is gold, then 20% discount message should be there, right? And there should be one image which we need to show, right? If it is not uh, if it is not there, right, means tier is not a gold, then we need to show the upgrade now button, okay, or upgrade now message, right? Here also we need to use if else, right, and dynamic content block. Okay, now how do we use dynamic content block? You need to explore. Okay, last purchase logic, right? Now a system must fetch customers most recent order category, right? So if no order found, then show explore our products. Okay, so how we are going to recommend the product, right? By getting the last orders category. Okay, in the order data extension we have a category, right? Depending on the product category, we will get the products, right? And from the products, right, we will show the multiple product of same category, right? If there is no order recent order, then we will simply show, I think, a second. So if there is no order found, then show explore our product and simply show any random product. Okay. So here we will use LookupRows, lookup function, row count, if else logic, if else condition. Okay. Now dynamic product recommendation section, right? So based on the last purchase category, fetch all the product, right, from that category, display the product name, price, and product image. So minimum maximum three products, means consider for that category if there are more than three particular product, right? Then so any three products, right? Three which comes in the list. Okay, we will use here lookup rows, means we must use here lookup rows, row, right? Then field, row count, loop, then limit result logically, right? Means simply here in the loop we have to stop dynamically, right? Means stop dynamically, like hard coded put there three. Okay, next is dynamic offer messaging based on the points, right? If points are greater than 5,000, right, show platinum upgrade coming soon, right, button, right? If points are in the between 1,000 to 5,000, show you are close to the platinum, else show earn more points, right? This is what our expectation is, right? Depending on the points also, we are writing more logic, right, and building the next customization, right? Means platinum upgrade coming soon, you are close to the platinum and earn more points. Okay, now here also you must use if else if, right, and attribute values to get the points, right? Next is call to action button, right? Now there is a button called claim my reward, right? this particular button should directly redirect to the cloud page, right? Now, through this particular, through this button only, through this button click only, we need to pass the customer ID, right, securely, right? Means we have to use redirect to function, right? And through that redirect to function, right, we have to generate one URL, and that through that URL we will fetch, we will send customer ID securely to the what we can say cloud page, right? And URL must not expose, right? So obviously, right, it is encrypted, right, using that function only, right? Must encode the value, right? So you need to simply use redirect to function, right, to pass the customer ID through this particular redirect to the page button. Okay. Now here we will use URL encode, right? URL encode function, right? And query parameter passing. Okay. Now here we have few restrictions, right? Students are not allowed to hard code the values, right? Means do not hard code anything, right? Use drag and drop personalization strings only, right? Means there are options, right? We can create the personalization string, avoid AMPscript logic, right? Means we have to write down the proper scripting block, right? Means directly do not fetch the data through the AMPscript, right? Here we have to write down the logic, block wise logic. Okay, right? Now next is the part 3, cloud page development, very important. The cloud page reward claim and feedback. Here what is expected, there is a business requirement, right? First of all, whatever data, means whatever data we get from the URL, right, that we need to retrieve, right, through the AMPscript. So here we will use request parameter function, right? Then particularly we will get what we can say, a data, right? And we will capture entire information about the customer. So if we get the customer ID, retrieve the customer ID from the URL, right, then we will validate, right, validate it, right, if it is present or not, right? If not found, show error message. Means if there is no data in request parameter, there should be a invalid access link message should show, right? Means if if we click on the button on the email, right, then we must redirect to the cloud page, right? And we must get some data about the customer, right? As soon as we get the data, right, we will retrieve the data of customer ID through the URL. Means whatever URL we are getting, right, from that URL we will fetch any data. If we don't found any data, then simply we have to show invalid access link. Okay. Now next is personalized welcome section. Here, right, using customer ID, fetch first name, fetch tier, right, fetch points, right? So here we will get the customer ID, right, by retrieving customer ID from URL using the lookup function, right? We can fetch first name, tier, points, etc., etc., and we have to display, hello Shubham, you currently have 300 and 500 points, right? We can use attribute value, right? We can use variable handling also. Means we can create multiple variables to store the data and use it. Okay. Now next is smart capture form. Here in the smart capture form, uh, we what is expected, right? There should be a rating field, right? Rating rating field and comment field, right? So what is our requirement? We have to create one data extension called feedback data extension, right? We have to use customer ID from the URL as a primary key, right? And capture the submission date dynamically, right? We have to create two fields, rating and comments and customer ID, right? And automatically the customer's feedback, right, we will be capturing, right? Here, right, must configure smart capture, must map the data, right, and must handle the customer ID, right, dynamically populate to the data extension. Okay. Next is, right, post submission dynamic message after submission, right? If rating is greater than 4, show thank you for your amazing feedback. If rating is less than equal to 3, we are sorry, our team will contact you, right? Here we need to use request parameter and if else logic, right? Now here, after submission, in case customer loyalty points, increase the customer loyalty point by 100, right? Means here what we have to do for the particular submission, right, we need to increase the loyalty point, right, automatically, right, by 100, right. So we need to update the data extensions record for that particular customers, right. And we, if there is no rating or there is no loyalty point, then we need to insert data extension. Okay, insert the 100 points into the particular data extension, right? So this is our requirement. Am I clear? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, Shubham.
Any doubt in this?
No doubt, but the thing is, this one is
No,
actually
sir.
a bit complicated.
Yeah, obviously we are moving. So look, right, every task is not same, right? We are moving. So as the knowledge increasing, right? Because earlier we just know the one thing, right? Now we know the cloud pages also. After this, we will know the JavaScript also, right? So obviously the things, right, that is expected to be there in the task will be more, right, in coming time. Okay, because we haven't seen the journey builder and automation studio yet, right? And there will be multiple tasks around the journey builder and automation studio, right? uh, in the tasks. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so try to complete it, right. Get the help of chat gpt and other ai tools also, right. The main thing is, मीन्स जब आप काम करते हो तब आपको काम करना आना चाहिए, नहीं तो फिर कैसे होगा कि आप गए और आपको कुछ आ ही नहीं रहा, समझ ही नहीं रहा, राइट। ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, वहां पे अपना दिमाग चलना चाहिए, राइट, कि कहीं ना कहीं से आप काम निकलवा लेंगे, क्योंकि एट द एंड ऑफ द डे यू विल बी गेटिंग पेड आफ्टर वर्क डन, राइट। मीन्स आपके काम का आपको पैसा मिल रहा है, ठीक है, तो वो आना चाहिए, इंपॉर्टेंट है। और इतना गाइडेड कोई नहीं बताएगा आपको, राइट, इतना प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट बताएगा सिर्फ, ठीक है। देन यू नीड टू फिगर आउट कि कौन से डेटा एक्सटेंशन है, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा। ओके, फाइन, या,
Sure.
सो यू विल गेट द अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ एवरीथिंग, राइट, जैसे जैसे हम लोग डीप जाएंगे, राइट, सिलेबस में, ठीक है। ओके, नाउ एक बार फिर से, राइट, व्हाट इज द एक्सपेक्टेशन रफ में बताता हूं मैं आपको, राइट। सो एकदम सिंपल है गाइस, ऑब्जर्व दिस इज माय ईमेल, राइट। अभी ये जो ईमेल है, राइट, इस ईमेल में क्या पर्सनलाइज करना है वो तो आपको सब चीजें करते आएंगी, क्योंकि दैट इज नॉट अ बिग डील, वी हैव डन अ 2 projects on that, right. Now main concern is, right, here there is a button called claim my reward, right, claim my reward, right. And as soon as I click on this button, right, automatically there will be data extension, right. There will be the cloud page, right. Means whenever I click on this button, right, we should open one cloud page, right. And my requirement is that, right, ये बटन पे जैसे ही क्लिक करूंगा, राइट, कंसिडर ये जो ईमेल है ये शुभम को रिसीव हुआ, शुभम हैज अ कस्टमर आईडी 1234, राइट। ऑटोमेटिकली यहाँ पे भी 1234 कस्टमर आईडी थ्रू द यूआरएल, राइट, वी नीड टू पास, राइट। Now, how we can pass that, right? We need to use redirect to, right? And we need to use encode URL, right? And after using the encode URL and the redirect to, right? We are going to just simply what we can say, get the customer ID, right? And through this customer ID, right? We have to again build, right? Again build, right? The logic, right? Ultimately, we need to show the data on the cloud page, right? The most important thing here is smart capture, right? So consider there are two fields. Okay. So here we have a rating, right? And here we have a comment, right? If rating is one, if rating is one or rating is four, right? And comment is good, right? Good. As soon as I click on the particular save button or submit button, consider this is a button, right? Automatically data should get created to the data extension with this particular customer ID and the rating. Okay, and date should be captured dynamically. Okay, kickup rating दिए. Okay, now this can be done using the smart capture. ये किस चीज से होगा? Smart capture से होगा. Okay, after this, right? After this, right? We have one more requirement, I guess, right? Let me get into the document. This code.
To
Yeah,
add 100.
yeah. So observe, right? There is, matlab, as soon as I submit, right? It should create one. It should create record in feedback data extension. It should create. It should create record in feedback data extension. Right? Second, right? It should means after submitting the feedback, right? One one or 100 points should be added to our primary data extension, that is customer data extension. Okay, right? So how we are going to add this point? By using insert DE function, right? Or update DE function. Update DE function. अभी ये क्या है? Update DE, insert DE. You can search, right? It is very simple. Okay, right? And after this, right, we need to redirect. Third requirement is redirect to or show the message. Show the message depending on rating, right? Rating, right? On this particular rating, we need to show the message. For example, right? Here we have if rating is greater than equal to 4, thank you for your amazing feedback, right? If rating is less than equal to, let's say 3, right? We are sorry, our team will connect you. Okay, fine. This very means you have a week, right? मतलब ये जो weekend है इसमें आप करके देखो ये, right? If you still don't understand, right, we will discuss the doubt. Okay, fine.